So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant.
He's having a shot! Dispatched clinically. And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been...
Takes a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, good finish. 2, and we've barely begun here. Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Can he stop it going out? What a throw in. Eric Garcia takes a shot. Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
He won't be happy with that one, and that could set him on his way. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Gap. There's the shot! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. Hazard.
That was lovely, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No way through. And this is Ronaldinho. He's having a pop! And a goal! Back to within 1. Interesting. You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
That's a sharp pass. Xavi Alonso. And this is Bale.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Chance to deliver. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Ronaldinho. Now it's Lewandowski. Bellingham. And this is Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ronaldinho. Nicely weighted ball. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Bale. He has found a way through. Knocks it into space. Eric Garcia. Now it's Lewandowski. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Picked out, can he finish? Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Madrid go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Eder Militao. Lewandowski. He's through here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Azar. Ronaldinho. He's on it, can he get away? Stood up well to him there. Now it's Lewandowski. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Eric Garcia. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Madrid are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Madrid largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Away we go again. Bellingham. Xavi Alonso. Piqué. It's Xavi Alonso. This is a promising build-up. And this is Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Yamal. And this is Lewandowski. Gavi. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's missed.
Chance! Yamal, a probing pass. Nicely worked.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Bellingham. Eder Militao. Now it's Bale. That's a nicely shaped ball. He is through here. Good claim. No margin for error there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's picked his way through. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Lewandowski, bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
Bale receives it in a good position here. Chance! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, good-looking ball. Lewandowski going after that. He's got away. It is a corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Get a throw in.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18, el dorsal 3 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 17.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Bale. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ferran Torres. Kubasi. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. Juli. Ronaldinho. Xavi Alonso. Gavi. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed. Excellent interception. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Bellingham. Bale. Shot a goal! He lifts the roof!
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to...
Chance, surely! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale's cross. Oh, good climb! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Searching pass he's played there. Now there's a fine ball. Look at this. And a chance! It's a goal! Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run, and he welcomes it in. And here's Gavi.
Gavi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bellingham. And here's Ferran Torres. And the shot! It's hit the upright. And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Fermin tries to play it through. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. He's being urged to straight chance! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? This time, surely! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Corner number 3 coming up. Gavi! And that's it! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Now it's Lewandowski. This looks promising. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Que cualquier persona que presente evidentes signos de embriaguez podrá ser expulsada del estadio. Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. Bale making his 300th appearance today. Just another remark. Bellingham! There's a goal! And that's got him off to a flyer.
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Gavi. Chouameni.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maradona gets on his bike and on the move. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Chouameni. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, that's a chance! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! About as smooth as it gets. And there is his 30th goal.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And they can counter here. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Lewandowski. Now this could be a chance. Rafael Varane. Now it's Cruyff. Some really good ball movement. Now, who's going to be first to this? Aimed beyond the defence. He's had a shot! And he's following up! Madrid just getting a reminder of what it is like to be under siege.
Oh, the manager might turn blue here any second. He's probably sounding it right now.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Just cruising. They are cruising. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Lewandowski bustling and very visible inside the box.
Well, he is someone you can count on to get his head to it, one way or another, Peter.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way. And here's Lewandowski. Nice interception, well timed. Caught offside that time. And this is Romario. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Defending was strong and firm. Maradona looking to pass their way up the pitch. Lovely pass. Shapes to shoot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And it's Cucurella.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Luis Suarez. Maradona. This is a promising build-up. Bellingham. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Mbappe. It's not an especially good pass. It's Lewandowski! And a neat finish! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a...
And a shot! Well taken goal. How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Madrid get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. And this is Bale. Bale! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cucurella. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. Bellingham. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Madrid up by 3 after a terrific 45 minutes. Even in a game like this, you would think that should be enough. Away we go again. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Lewandowski. Gavi. Xavi Alonso. And here's Mbappe. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots! Could move up a gear here. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that's well spotted. Maradona. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And here's Lewandowski. Mbappe finds himself offside. Gavi. And he's intervened well there. Lewandowski. Maradona. Xavi Alonso. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's come back out to him. And he's stuck it away. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
So could they be onto something here? And the return pass. Nice sequence of passes this. Tries to pass it through. Goes for a shot! Cruyff. Tries one from range! Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Chouameni, Valverde, Piqué promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cruyff. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Lovely, now then. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now there's a decent chance! Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Lewandowski. That is a brilliant interception. Pass somewhat off target. And that's a dangerous ball. Gavi. That pass has been well intercepted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, super find. Just the keeper in his way. And Romario! And it's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Madrid are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And yes, it's him again.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, I suppose, Peter, in a tight game like this is as good a time as any to make a change.
Madrid now just needing one.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Mbappe! Oyarzabal is onto this.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And he shoots! And no mistake. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14.
So we have movement on both benches. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And this is Messi. He's Messi! And that's a tidy finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Madrid leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. Madrid really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Bale. Big chance! And he has his goal! They have stolen level at the last! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Messi! Oh, quite a conclusion, but that is it, the end. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. Madrid did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. And he has been fouled there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's a great ball here. Gavi. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3.
Madrid can make their change now with a break in play.
El dorsal 22.
Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Luis Suarez, and he's found a way past. Mbappe, he's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Messi is standing over this one. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And Messi! Oh, he's hit the bar! Another one of football's and how moments.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Vinicius Junior, and it's Koundé. Another pass just keeps it ticking over, and he welcomes it in. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. So, having trailed, to lead. And he does it with ice in his veins.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Well, it's all been about one man so far. The stage is very much his. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere. And we are already back underway. This has been... Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bale taking charge of the dead ball. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Great reaction! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Madrid have their second corner now. Over to the right flank. Cross flung in towards the middle. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Chouameni. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Oh, perfectly measured that. So close to drawing level.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Mbappe. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's a good run down the left. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Messi.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Hazard. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Vinicius Junior. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic once he comes inside. Anything is possible.
And the finish! He's delivered all right!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious... And he shoots! And he's there to make the block. Lewandowski, clearly the target here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble for the ball, but we know who has the magnetic impact.
He's on it, can he get away? Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Of course! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side...
Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Now, can they get him away? Pass somewhat off target. Oh, this looks sharp. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Lewandowski. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shot could be on. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yamal. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
Barcelona really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Nice interception, well timed. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's beautifully weighted. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to get chance!
And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Half an hour played now. And here's Mbappe. Hazard. Well, they could break here. No luck with that dink over the top. That has not gone well. Koundé. Piqué. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Dani Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And he was quick to react. Bale. Quality ball. And here's Mbappe. Bale. Great ball, and he's in here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Madrid have their third corner. Spread out to the left. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, a delicate chip through. Some really good ball movement. Bale. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Played back into the centre.
2 minutos de descuento.
Has a look and plays it forward. Hazard. Kubasi. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, good effort! And the referee has signalled for half-time. Madrid are still behind then, despite looking for all the world like they pulled level. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's made its way to him. No, he wasn't going to let him past. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's intervened well there. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Koundé. It's a pretty loose pass. Koundé. Edmilson. Well timed, excellent interception. Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. Mbappe. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And it's Hazard. Dani Olmo has found the net here, of course. Bellingham going forward.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Goes for a shot! And how good was that? A finish of true class! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball.
He looks to lift it. Oh, that could be pivotal. How very smart. He just got it right.
Mbappe really has looked sharp, hasn't he? I get the feeling he found...
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre las líneas de autobuses que cuentan con una parada en las inmediaciones del estadio. Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constant.
Mbappe! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
That's been cut out, well played. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Lewandowski. Oh, what a ball! And the shot! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Madrid penetrate first. He's had a shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. This looks promising.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And this is Bale. Plenty to aim at here. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Mbappe. That's a nicely shaped ball. Kubasi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pau Kubasi makes the interception. And no, that was never going to make it. Madrid already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. He has found a way through.
Belletti.
De Jong. This is a promising build-up. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly...
It's Lewandowski!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Lewandowski. Bellingham. Tchouameni. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, good claim by the keeper.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Bayer did well to emerge with the ball. That's a... Luis Suarez! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Picked out brilliantly. And here's Bale. Lovely bit of skill. It's Bale! Of course! And they get themselves in front! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And now he has to shoot! It's bounced back off the post. But he's left disappointed.
Mbappe has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
That's good running with the ball. Luis Suarez. Space for him to turn and look. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe.
Belletti.
And it's De Jong. Bellingham receives it in a wide position. Now it's Mbappe. Maradona. Triol gets over and intercepts. Now it's Mbappe. Luis Suarez. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
And we have our very first corner. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Can he finish? And there's a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't...
Bellingham! Sensational from Bellingham! A finish right from the top drawer. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely...
And we've reached half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 22 será sustituido
Down to business again.
el dorsal 2.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Now it's Lewandowski. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And this is Lewandowski. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And reclaimed it in a trice. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's clever. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Takes a shot! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 9.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So the lead now is 2.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Oh, that's neat.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose. He's having a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Well, I can imagine it's going to be quite a scramble.
And a chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Well-timed, excellent interception. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Lewandowski. Looking for options for movement. Quick look, thought about cutting. There's the shot!